All right.
At the time, I told her that I was here and I was here to help with Miss Frankie and Miss Pat. But also, I had stuff in my wall unit that I've been complaining about for a while now. And she said that she was going to she was just reaching out to us and she was going to try to contact Frankie and Pat.
I got you.
Well, I, she's saying that we denied not having mold, but that's just not true. And I'm kind of upset that
Understand.
being called this. I've got multiple complaints from Northbridge Housing where they have come and inspected my house, and they have failed and have had 30 days to fix this. And I'm tired of going through this. I think they've had months and years to fix this, so.
So can I ask you, I know, so can I ask you a question? Felicia, we've asked to come in these, and how's it stand? I know we can't get in these apartments, can we, or what's the deal?
Call me and I will let you in.
All right. Felicia? And I've got two other people. Are y'all kind of saying the same thing? That's Hattie there in it. And so y'all all say the same thing, so let's do it this way. If you will call Miss Felicia, you have the same problem as I understand, right? So, all right, I'll give you 3 minutes in just a sec, okay? I was making sure, I'm not trying to run you off, I'm just trying to get this thing through it, so hang on a sec, okay? So, you will call Miss McHenry tomorrow, the next day, let's put it this way, it's a short week, and you'll let her in your house, right? Or let her in your apartment? Yes. Miss McHenry, can we do that? Sure. Okay, so, go ahead, come on, hurry.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Also, they said that we were supposed to have a mold test come. The mold test
The
people?
mold test, yes, I remember.
Okay, well, they came out. I was at my daughter's. They called me all the way at my daughter's to come to my apartment. I went to my apartment. I sat and waited. I came back downstairs and I spoke with Miss Dorothy, and they were pulling off. And I said, well, what about me? She told me they were going to arrange for them to come back. Nobody ever came back, and I'm tired of being patient. I'm tired of, trying to be patient and let them fix things. We just want it fixed. We live here, and it's very important that we have.
Yeah, I understand your problem. You know, we work, and I'm not taking up for anybody, but we've been there, we tried to. This is owned by somebody outside of the state, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they? So we're doing what we can, and I'll get Felicia in there. But you got to remember, they tell us one thing, but here's what you want us to shut everything down and evict y'all. See, we're getting at.
Yes.
See, we got to work two ways. So if I sit there and go, so where would you go if I sit there and say you can't live it? Okay, you got another place you can go to?
Well, I would expect them to move us out.
It's not us moving you out. It'd be them if we tried to.
They would have to be responsible for putting us somewhere else.
So I just want to make sure y'all understand kind of what the process is. And I'm not against you. I'm just saying.
I
make sure
understand.
Okay. All right. I got you,
All right,
Dan.
thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next.
I didn't tell the woman I didn't have no more. What I told her is I can't pull the plank up to get it because all that water's
You
up.
got to tell me your name. I know it. But
Okay, my name is Hattie Temple. I live at 1726 North Locust.
thank you, Hattie. Yes, sir.
If you go up beside my house right now, y'all know how it been raining. It's this much water on the side of my house. My floors are soaking wet right now. It can't gotta be some more in there.
Do me a favor, Felicia.
I've been there 2 years.
All right, let's do this.
We're not getting no help, and these folks just run around. Just wanna write this letter, right?
Can you go to the microphone?
You got Hattie.
microphone.
I think it's worried, but you got to stay there for me, okay?
Okay.
But
But they just write these letters. They write us off. You know, I go everywhere around this city. I don't just go to these projects. I would up there where they just did the action there with the sewer. Y'all know the sewer's running in the back of McCain Mall right now. Go up there and take your picture. I got one.
all right, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Anybody next? If not, I'll keep going. Let's see. I've got Tony. Tony, Roy. Is that the name? All right. Next, Tony. Thank you, Hattie. Tony, yes, sir. Tell me your name and address, please, sir. And you're at the Jefferson Manor, I understand, right?
Yes, Tony Roy, 1200 South Ashley, John Ashley Drive, Jefferson Manor Apartment.
Go ahead.
I have a problem with my drainage. Every time I run water, it'll come back up through my tub and stuff. Whenever somebody shower and all that be mud and everything in it, come back up through the drainage.
Do they not have a plumber or something there to work on site with you guys on this, or do they not? I'm asking.
No, haven't nobody been working with us. It's been that way since I've been there. I've been there like a year and it's been the same way. And I just recently got some AC.
I was about to ask it. Have you called our code enforcement at all? Do me a favor, she's standing right beside you. Will you let her in your apartment, or someone who represents our code enforcement? Will you let them in?
Yes, sir.
Felicia, I'll get you the addresses here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Cassandra? And James, you'll be next and last. Is he still here? James Lucas? I see you there. All right, yeah, I got you last. Thank you. Cassandra? Same thing?
No.
Good.
Something different.
Come on.
We need her to stay.
You gotta tell me I'm about to tell you, you gotta tell me your name and address, please.
My name is Cassandra Williamson, and I live at 10831 Rich Smith Lane, apartment 403.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm having a problem getting my apartment fixed. Every time it rains in my room, on the inside.
Are you on top up there on the hill?
No, I'm at the bottom.
No, ma'am, but Rich Smith, you're up there by Pulaski Tech?
No, sir.
Okay, where are you?
I'm right across, let me see. You know where they building that new bank is, where the Shell gas station is on White Oak, the back way?
The back, yeah?
I live right there, the next street around the corner.
I was fixing to say, have you contacted them or code again? Have you contacted?
No, I haven't contacted code because something else is going on. I believe somebody's stealing because I paid my rent on the 1st of May. And then what happened was they told me that my money order was no good.
Well, hang on a sec. You sent your money to the person you pay your rent to, right?
Yes, sir.
First off, then second, have you contacted the police at all?
They told me wasn't nothing they can do about it, but the officer just told me to contact the detective.
Well, let's do this.
The testing,
I know.
chief testing before the
Chief
meeting.
testing, you just talked to her guy, so he's on top of it, okay?
Yes, sir.
Cassandra, there is code enforcement right behind you, all right?
Because this is the money order that I gave them. They told me it wasn't no good. And I got it from Walmart.
Okay, I got you. Cassandra's, right behind you is code. She's gonna take addresses, we'll go from there. Chief is right back there, you've already talked to him, correct?
Yes,
And
sir.
And we'll go forward from there, is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, do me a favor, always, if you have problems, all y'all here, please call my code enforcement and make sure, and after that, we'll get in touch with Sherry, as you know, so I know you got problems, but let's take it one step at a time. Do what you gotta do, if you don't mind, there's Miss Felicia behind you.
Yes, sir.
James, you're up. Yes, sir. Thank y'all. James, identify yourself and where you live, please, sir.
Good evening.
Evening.
I live at 345 Casa Court in Rose City area.
I still need him to state his name for the record.
James Lucas.
Yes.
You.
Go ahead, James.
I'm here to let you all know that the glass recycling plant that's going up about less than 2 blocks from my house, that I don't believe it's right.
You don't think it's what?
Beg your pardon?
You don't think it's what?
I don't believe it's right.
Right?
Because I believe, and I found out about this way late. I don't know how I missed this, but they said they had meetings about it. I didn't know anything about it. They said they sent letters out. I did not receive the letter. But this plant could be hazardous because we don't know. They said that it won't be, but we don't know. It's going to cause the property value to go down. I wouldn't purchase property in that area if I saw a glass recycling plant going up, and I don't believe anyone else in this room would. So I believe it was unfair to the community for whoever signed off on this. And I know who signed off on it because I got it all here.
I did.
I know you did.
I did. And so does council.
And yes, you did.
And I was at
Yeah,
several
a lot of
meetings.
folks signed off on it.
James, so you know, we had probably 7 or 8 meetings in that area. I went to most of them, so you know. And how you didn't know, I promise you I don't know how you didn't.
don't know
Because
how
I
it
would
slipped
tell
my
you, just between you and I, there was several people there, and your aldermen were there, so, and I know where Castle Street is. I know exactly where you live, and I know that's right off of Campbell Road there, so I know. But to answer your question, James, you're a pretty smart guy. You're in the Army and everything. I don't know how you wouldn't have known. Now, as far as the factory, between you and I'm gonna give you the other 2 minutes. But that's, all that is a glass factory to recycle glass to build bridges and things, but go ahead.
But let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Would you purchase a property there to live with that plant going
Well, I
on?
know exactly where you live, and you live a little more than 2 blocks from that place.
Oh, about 2 blocks.
I know where it
Walk
is.
out in my yard and look at it, so it's
Well, you
not
look-
that far from me.
So back to
But,
it. How much you want to sell your house for?
Beg your pardon?
I'm teasing. Go ahead. I apologize. Let's go. Let's go ahead.
But what I'm saying, property value is gonna go down. And that was not considered with whoever signed off. Because if you live there, you would not sign off on something like that because you know the property value is going down. Now, my son paid $95,000 for the house that I live in. I purchased the house a year ago from him for $125,000.
He should give you back some money.
I know he should. But the house is valued before the recycling plant around 150 or 160.
Okay.
Now, I haven't appraised it since the factory, you know, and I'm sure it's gonna go down.
Well,
And
I got you, James.
and that's,
I
you know,
got you.
that's my concern.
I got you.
And also, we don't know what's gonna come out of that plant.
It's, I wish I had one piece here. Here it is right here. There it is. That's what comes out of it. Right there. So it's a rock. So again, James, I know who you are. I know where you live pretty well. So long story
Okay.
short, it's going to be very,
But,
very
so you
conducive.
know that, you know, I'm gonna continue to deal with this. I'm not gonna stop.
All right.
You know, and so we'll be talking some more concerning this.
Appreciate it, James.
Thank you now.
Thank y'all. Anybody else? All right, guys. Motion?
I got something to say.
Mr. Height, I'm sorry.
I just got a short thing to say. I'm a witness to how tough you are, Mayor. Last Thursday night, 24 hours after your son was in an accident, you received an honor down at AEDD. And then today, they had the funeral for your son. I just admire you for how tough you've showed me that you are the last several days.
Love y'all. Thank y'all very much. Motion second. Thank you very much.
On the motion, Ross? Hamilton? Robinson? Baxter? Insulaco?
Yes.
And Height?
Yes.
Councilmember Hamilton, I have something you need to sign.